know this is mine.
That's great.
Yep.
Baba, come and take your own books. So do for Baba. Auntie, I don't have enough wrapping thing. So
Mama,
I need-
what are you doing?
We're wrapping school books. So this is new school year. And they just got their school books yesterday from school. Not yesterday. They got it on Friday. So we are wrapping their school books. Okay? So first of all, we are covering it with this plastic thing. Just to keep it from water. So this is waterproof. And also it helps the book to stay intact. Okay? And then after that, we write their name on it. So that's what we are doing today. Because school is back in session. So that's my job here. Wrapping
So you usually do this, or you normally do this every school year?
Yeah, this time around, they don't have enough books anymore. I remember they used to have, one person used to have like up to 6 books that I will wrap like this and write their name. But now they only have like few. Baba has only 2 books. So I think so because they are doing a free book scheme in school this last year and this year.
What do you mean? Sorry, excuse me. What do you mean by free book scheme?
So what it means is, before we used to buy all their books. We used to pay for all their books, and then when they go to school, they will give them the books, right? But last year, all primary schools were giving free books to students. So these books, we didn't pay anything for them last year and this year. But so I think because they are now doing free book scheme, right? Some of their books are in school already. So they didn't need to give them to bring home. Because before that we were buying the whole books by ourselves. They used to give them all the books to bring to their parents, and then they'll be going to school with them. But now I think because they are giving them free books, they will leave some of them in the school where they need them, and then they give them the homework ones. So these ones are just for homework.
And how much do the school book cost normally?
Okay, yeah, like this one. Let's see. So these ones here. They didn't put any price, but I know before some of the books would be about maybe 10 euro, 7 euro, 15 euro, depending on the book.
So what I mean is that, like, how much did you spend roughly?
Okay, I know.
The total cost of per child.
So now that I'm not spending on school books anymore, I've kind of forgotten what I will usually spend. But I remember for Chiamaka last year that we bought her books. This year, Chiamaka is getting free books as well, so I'm not paying for her school books. But I think last year I bought her books. I spent more than nearly 400 euros.
For
I think-
one person?
Yeah, for Chiamaka alone because it's secondary school books.
Okay.
So I think her books, if it's less than 400 euro, it will be like maybe 5 euro or something less than 400 euro. But I'll cap it at 400 that I spent for just her books last year. But this year, they are giving some of the books that she needs for this year in school. And then some of the ones that we bought last year, she's still using them because it's junior cycle. So I think junior cycle is class 1, class 2, and class 3. So some of the books she had from last year, she's still using it for this year and for next year as well. So that's that. And so it's a big relief that they're giving us these free books because just school uniforms alone this year cost us more than 300 euros for 3 of them. Because we're not buying some of their school uniforms from last year, they are using it this year because they are still new. So we just bought some that they need for this year. So we spent more than 300 euros for 3 of them, okay? So that alone is big money.
So what I'm trying to deduct from the question I'm asking is to know how much you saved in total.
I would say that I saved more than 600 euros.
This year?
Yeah, if I should talk of the books that I needed to buy for 3 of them, I would say that I saved more than 600 euros. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I think I saved.
Okay.
Yes.
And let's say you saved a total amount of 600 euros. Yeah, for not buying the books this year.
Yeah.
So what do you intend to do with the 600 euros?
I wish I have it in my bag as I'm talking to you now, because even though I didn't pay for school books and all that, there are still things. Even this morning, I paid 113 euro for Chiamaka because she paid for school locker 20 euros. She paid for school insurance, student insurance. That's 8 euro, and then 85 euro for the one they call USF. I don't know the meaning of that USF. I was trying to get it from Chiamaka, but she doesn't know too. But I think it's about school supply stuff. So all the little things they give them in school. So that's 85 euro. So this morning alone, I paid for Chiamaka's one 113 euro. So for the other two, Bobo and Monachi, I'm going to look in their website, their school website, to see what they are due for this month, this year. Because I know that between two of them, they will pay 150 euro as the contributory, whatever they call it in school, free will
Contribution.
Yeah, I'll pay that one. I think it's 150 for two of them, and then I don't know what else I need to pay for now. Then during school year, we will have school tours and all that we need to pay for as well. So yeah, that's that. School here is free, but it's not entirely free.
Okay.
There are some aspects of school payments that you need to make, but in general, we will say that we have free education here in Ireland.
Right.
Yes. So that's that. I feel like I'm in an interview session. Is that what it is?
No, it's not an interview. It's just taking people through the process of the amount of money you spend. Why the kids are trying to resume back to school.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So, it's what we do every year. So we already know that it's something that we need to do. So we've kind of saved for it. Yeah. So that's that.
The truth of the matter is that raising up kids, you know, it's financially, it's really, really very expensive, you know.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that you hope that, like they say, you get a return on your investment. So that's it. So thank you very much for, you know, giving us a bit of an update on how you go about resuming the school year. Thank you.
I am glad I was able to help.
Yeah, welcome.